문이 어디매야? 아! 이쪽이야, 이쪽으로 들어가.
A young girl named Sook hides trembling beneath her bed as two men threaten her father, their voices sharp and menacing. One of the men gives a whistle and in a cruel instant plunges a knife into her father's chest. Moments later, the men discover Sook and sell her into prostitution while she is still a child. Just as a lecherous old man attempts to harm her, a man named Sang intervenes, saving her from immediate danger. Sang, it turns out, is a highly skilled professional assassin who trains multiple candidates in his deadly craft. Despite Sook's youth, Sang takes her under his wing, molding her into a formidable S-class assassin. Through the years of rigorous training, Sook's abilities grow, as does her burning desire to avenge the murder of her father. Years pass, and Sook finally tracks down a man she believes to be one of the individuals responsible for her father's death. Confident she has him cornered, she steps into what she thinks is a perfect opportunity, only to realize too late that she has walked straight into a trap. Hidden within the house are his men, lying in wait for her every move. Shockingly, the man declares that he was not the one who killed her father, leaving Sook in disbelief. If not him, then who was truly responsible for her father's murder? Just as the situation grows dire and the man moves to torture her, Sang arrives in the nick of time. With precision and lethal skill, he eliminates every threat in the house, including the man Sook had initially sought, saving her once again. As the years pass and Sook grows into adulthood, Sang makes the decision to marry her, his devoted pupil, and they set off for what should be a peaceful honeymoon. They enjoy a brief period of happiness, sharing quiet moments together until Sang receives an urgent call. One of his men is in mortal danger and needs immediate assistance. Almost immediately after, Sook is devastated to learn that her husband has been killed. She discovers that Sang had been tirelessly searching for her father's true murderer all along, and that he lost his life while attempting to rescue one of his men who had been taken hostage by this very killer. Overcome with rage and grief, Sook demands to know the location of her father's real killer, determined to confront the person who caused so much suffering in her life. Sook arrives at the location by herself and immediately notices that the building is swarming with gangsters. The sheer number of enemies makes it clear that taking them all down will be an immense challenge. Despite the odds, Sook relies on her exceptional assassin training, moving with precision and efficiency, eliminating each gangster one by one. Her skills allow her to advance steadily through the building until she finally reaches the room where the gang's leader is believed to be hiding, the man responsible for both her father's and husband's deaths. This final encounter proves to be her toughest yet, as the men guarding the leader are far stronger and more experienced. Undeterred, Sook overcomes them all, clearing the room entirely and ultimately confronts the leader directly. With a final, calculated move, she uses a rope to kill him, exacting revenge for the loss she has suffered. Just as Sook is about to make her escape following the brutal massacre, a sudden arrival of police officers traps her. They quickly surround the building, leaving her no chance to flee, and she is formally arrested. Yet, instead of being sent to prison, the authorities reveal they have a different plan for someone with her skills. Recognizing her unmatched ability to eliminate a large number of gangsters single-handedly, the police decide not to punish her conventionally. Instead, she is enrolled in a highly classified intelligence agency training program, an elite initiative designed to create lethal and precise intelligence operatives capable of carrying out covert and dangerous missions on behalf of law enforcement. As part of her induction into the program, Sook undergoes extensive plastic surgery, granting her a completely new identity, allowing her to blend seamlessly into society while she trains for her missions. One day, as the agency prepares to sedate her with anesthetic gas, Sook cleverly pretends to faint. When the staff approaches to move her, she suddenly springs into action, attacking them with precise force. She attempts to escape from the facility, but the complex's layout is confounding, with numerous interconnected rooms designed to confuse intruders. First, she finds herself in a ballet studio, then quickly moves into a kitchen where a cooking class is underway. Just as capture seems imminent, she takes one of the staff members hostage to gain leverage. Moving through the building, she enters a theater room and eventually finds herself in a makeup studio. Inside, a woman appears, seemingly intent on helping her, and points out an exit route. The woman leaps first, and Sook follows immediately, but the woman shoots at her during the escape. Miraculously, Sook survives. The woman then reveals herself as Kwan, the head of the intelligence agency program. Kwan explains that Sook's death was faked and discloses that Sook is pregnant. She presents Sook with a choice: freedom, but only if she agrees to serve as an intelligence agent for the next 10 years. Understanding the gravity of the situation, Sook consents to the terms. Before Sook is assigned her first mission, she undergoes intensive training to master the skills needed for a double life. She learns cooking, makeup, acting, and other everyday skills so she can seamlessly blend into society while performing covert operations. A few months into her training, Sook gives birth to her daughter, whom she names Yoon. She raises her child within the secure training facility, balancing motherhood with the rigorous demands of her preparation. Alongside these daily skills, Sook is rigorously trained in combat. During one of her sessions, she faces off against a highly skilled, arrogant woman who had previously defeated her closest friend. Sook expertly anticipates her opponent's moves, quickly gaining the upper hand and incapacitating her with precision. Their duel is closely observed by agency officials, ensuring her progress meets their exacting standards. Among the observers, one official named Hyun appears to take a particular interest in Sook, hinting at feelings that go beyond professional curiosity. Following months of grueling preparation, Sook is finally assigned her first mission as an official intelligence agent. Her target is a formidable samurai, known for both his agility and deadly precision. When they confront each other, the duel is tense, with both matching each other's speed and skill. Every strike and counterstrike is executed with lethal precision, showcasing Sook's refined training. However, the samurai makes one critical error, giving Sook the opening she needs. She seizes the opportunity and eliminates him decisively. Almost immediately, the samurai's men realize their leader has been killed and give chase. Sook, demonstrating her mastery in combat and strategy, eliminates several pursuers with calculated attacks. Just as more reinforcements arrive, 2 police cars unexpectedly block the street, threatening to corner her. Sensing danger, Sook makes a daring leap into the nearby river, using the water as cover to evade capture. By the end of the mission, she has successfully neutralized her target, handled multiple attackers, and managed to escape, marking a triumphant beginning to her career as an intelligence operative. After successfully completing her first mission, Sook officially graduates from the Intensive Intelligence Agency program. Now fully prepared to operate as a professional agent, she is given a new identity along with a secure residence, allowing her to blend into civilian life. One day, while riding an elevator, she encounters a man named Hyun, an official from the agency who has been assigned to monitor her activities. Sook doesn't recognize him at first, as they have never met, but soon discovers that he lives in the building next door. Over time, they begin spending more time together, and a subtle bond forms between them, growing stronger each day. One evening, as they share a private moment, Sook's phone rings unexpectedly. It's Min, her close friend from the training program, requesting help for a mission. The task is to retrieve sensitive data from a gangster's phone. To gain access, Sook and Min disguise themselves, pretending to be women of the night. Sook successfully hacks the phone and secures the required information. However, when they emerge, they are ambushed by the gangster and his associates, who are aware of their actions. A violent confrontation ensues. Believing the danger has passed, Sook is shocked to realize that Min has been killed during the struggle. Devastated by the loss of her trusted companion, whom she considered like a sister, Sook is momentarily overwhelmed. Thankfully, Hyun is nearby to provide support, helping her regain composure in the aftermath of the tragic event. As time passes, Hyun and Sook decide to formalize their relationship, planning a wedding to celebrate their union. However, Sook receives a sudden mission just moments before the wedding reception begins. She is tasked with eliminating a target using a sniper, positioned in the restroom to maintain secrecy. Methodically, she assembles her sniper rifle, carefully calibrating her aim and preparing to complete the mission with precision. To her astonishment, the person she is supposed to kill turns out to be her ex-husband, Sang, a man she believed had died many years ago. Sook hesitates, unsure whether it truly is him since so much time has passed and she has not seen him for years. Hesitation costs her the shot, and the mission fails as Song survives unharmed. Meanwhile, Sang and his own team begin investigating the attempt on his life. He discovers that the sniper may have been aiming from a location overlooking a wedding reception, where a woman strikingly resembles his former wife. Determined to understand the situation, Sang attends a performance put on by the woman, and during the event, it becomes clear to him that she may indeed be Sook, confirming his suspicions about her identity. After the incident with the sniper mission, Sook and Sang finally come face to face. Sang pretends to be a devoted fan, leaving her a bouquet containing a flash drive and his phone number. The flash drive reveals a recording of Hyun discussing a secret plan with his superiors, confirming that her marriage to Hyun was part of an assignment, not genuine love. Heartbroken and betrayed, Sook realizes that Hyun's intentions were entirely professional and manipulative. She immediately contacts Sang through the provided phone number, warning him that someone is planning to kill him. Sang, anticipating this, ensures his men are prepared and lays a trap for the attackers. As events unfold, a gang ambushes Sook's car, but Sang and his men intervene, saving her from danger. During this confrontation, Kwan, the head of the intelligence agency, narrowly escapes harm. She presents Sook with CCTV footage proving that she was not behind the recent attack, clarifying the confusion. With Sang's intervention, Sook comes to fully understand the plot against her and the true motivations of those involved. She begins to piece together the layers of deception that have surrounded her life as an intelligence agent. Sook now knows that Sang was the mastermind behind the attacks on her and her daughter, Yoon. Fueled by rage, she prepares to confront him at his headquarters. Entering the building, she systematically eliminates Sang's men one by one, using her exceptional assassin skills. The battle is brutal and merciless, as Sook is determined to get revenge for her father, her husband, and the countless betrayals she endured. Finally, she reaches Sang. She confronts him directly, asking, "Did you ever love me?" Sang admits that he once loved her, but explains that he could not love her because he was responsible for her father's death. Sook is stunned and struggles to believe him, realizing that the man she loved was also her greatest enemy. Their fight escalates into a deadly duel. Exhausted and cornered, both are at the limits of their stamina. Sang's men inform him that the police are approaching, forcing him to try to escape. Sook pursues him relentlessly. In a desperate final confrontation, she incapacitates Sang's men and flips the bus he uses to flee, leaving him gravely injured. Sook, finally facing the man who caused so much pain in her life, recalls the haunting whistling from the night her father was murdered. Overcome with fury, she delivers the final, fatal blow, killing Sang instantly. In the aftermath, Sook stands over Sang's lifeless body, the weight of her revenge finally complete. She feels a mix of relief, sorrow, and emptiness, knowing that vengeance could not undo the past or bring back her loved ones. Her daughter Yoon is safe, but the cost of survival and revenge has been immense. Sook reflects on her life, her training, the missions, and the betrayals, and realizes that while she achieved justice, it has come at a personal price. The film closes with Sook walking away from the headquarters, carrying Eun, determined to build a life free from further manipulation and violence. The moral lesson becomes clear. The past cannot be changed, and revenge may bring closure, but it cannot heal all wounds. Sook's story is a stark reminder of the resilience needed to survive a life filled with danger, loss, and betrayal, and the strength required to protect those you love above all else. And that is how it ended. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for more videos like this. It really helps the channel out. Thanks for watching.